What's going on, everyone? How are you doing today? I hope you're doing fantastic. In today's video, we're taking a look at the Super7 Ultimates Wingnut Screwloose. Let's get into it. Oh, right, the mail's here. Yo, he's gone. Let's party.
Yo, Mikey, you want some pizza? Radical dude. Hey, Kakarot.
What's up, Vegeta?
Today's the day I will finally defeat you. Everyone, back to your places. He's coming.
DudeRetro Toy Reviews. And here we are at the packaging for Wingnut Screwloose. And of course, this is your typical Super7 packaging for the Ultimates line. You have the logo right there that they made that has Wingnut, and it's got Screwloose right there on the side, so that's kind of cool. If you go on the back, it just says Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So let's go ahead and take the slipcover off. And there we have it. And this right here is a giant figure. This thing is massive. This packaging is absolutely huge. I had no idea he was going to be this big. And look at Screwloose. Screwloose is even a good size too. So I cannot wait to open him up and check this figure out. Here is the back of the packaging, and it has a little bio right here of Wingnut. So if you want to pause the video and read that, you can do so. But that is the packaging. It's your typical Super7 Ultimates packaging with this Ultimates line. So let's go ahead and open them up and let's check them out. And here is Wingnut out of the packaging. And this figure is awesome. I love the way he looks. I love all the detail in it, and I love this cloth cape. It is so cool. It even has like some tears in it, so it looks all worn. And there's a wire in it as well, so you can kind of like bend it around and kind of mold it to like whatever kind of form you want the cape to be in. Really cool. Like the detail in this guy is just awesome. The only thing that does kind of suck a little bit is I wish this right here and then this on this arm, I wish they were like painted more with like some detail to them instead of just like this blue. I wish they were kind of detailed up just a little bit more, just kind of maybe like a different color, maybe like a silver, or add some color to like the buttons here. It looks like some kind of weird like cell phone thing. I don't know. That would be cool. But other than that, I think there's just a lot of detail in this figure. A lot of really cool detail from the original Playmates figure is on this, and it's just been brought out, especially with the belt here, the walkie-talkie, the flashlight, even the stick of dynamite. All that's like painted and kind of brought out. And I think that looks really, really cool. Just seeing all this detail just kind of brought out. Here's the back. Really cool. Love this. I love this figure so much. This thing is just sick. But let's go ahead and get into the articulation of this. So the head right here looks up that much, looks down a lot. It looks down so much because you got a ball joint right here where the head connects to the neck. Then the neck even has its own articulation as well. So when you add all that in, you get so much articulation and movement in this head. Really cool. I love that. Head looks off to the side that much. Looks off to the side of that much. And then the head, can it spin all the way around? Yes. The head can spin all the way around. I mean, it is just on a ball joint. Then right here in the arm goes out that far. It goes up and around. There is no bicep swivel, but there is a swivel right here in that elbow. There is a single joint in the elbow, so it goes 90 degrees. There is a spin right here in the wrist, in and out, just like that. Now, with the waist, there is a swivel. If you see, that's where it's cut right there. So it swivels There is some kind of movement back and forth right there, but you're not getting much out of that, which does kind of suck. And there is a little bit of like some kind of side to side motion right there in the waist, but not too much. It's mostly just there for the swivel. And then in the leg does kick up about that far. I can't really get it to go up further than that. That's about as far as you're going to get. And then back goes further back than forward. And then side kick goes off to the side a good amount. There is swivel right here. And then in the knee, there is a single joint in the knee, so it goes 90 degrees. There is a little bit of a swivel right here in the knee. Not too much, but it's something. And right here in the foot, goes up a lot. Goes down a little bit. The claws right here kind of hit each other, so it doesn't go down too much, but let's see if we can turn it. The foot, can we? Can't really turn it. I was hoping maybe if there is a swivel, I could swivel the foot kind of out of the way so that way this claw and this one wouldn't hit each other, but I can't really do that. Then there is really nice ankle pivot. And that is all of the articulation, I believe. Let's see, does this tail? Ooh, this tail does articulate. I did not know that. Kind of goes up a little bit, but it's mostly swivel side to side. That's cool. That's really cool. Now for accessories, you do get some really cool accessories with him. And you get this awesome head sculpt. This is so cool. I love this so much. This is really like kind of like Batman inspired with the eyes that are whited out. Looks really cool. Let's see what this looks like on him. I love this so much. So you just take this. Woo! Move the whole table there. Move that back. That was tough. Let's get this on here. That was really tough to put on. I could not do it on camera. I had to like really push to get the head on. And I think it's in there. No, it just falls out. Why? I pushed on that hard. All right, I think it's on there now. Okay, it's not popping out as I'm articulating it. That thing goes on super tight. Super tight. So that is very, very difficult to put on, but man, does it look cool. Once you get it on, does that look sick? Man, that is awesome. And of course, you do get some alternate hands here. These look really cool. You get two kind of like grasping, like widespread hands. And you just swap the hands just like that. You just pull this one out with the peg there. Just pop this one in. And you're good to go. And then you get one trigger finger hand. And then you get one hand here where he's like pointing his finger. So, pretty cool. And then, of course, you do get your set of wings for him. And one thing that's cool about these is this, you can actually pop this out. Let's see if I can do it. Just like that. So if you want to have him just like with like some bat wings, you can do that. And let's go ahead and put these on so you can see what they look like. And one thing you can do is you can remove this cape here. So you just take that there, that off. You see these pegs right here on the back. Let's plug that in there. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's go ahead and plug this one on. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and remove this so you can see what he looks like without the metal wings, and then we'll put the metal wings back on. Come on. There we go. So there he is with his little bat wings. And these do articulate. They swivel up and down. They open in and out. So pretty cool, pretty nifty. And they do have these little holes right here. So that is how it plugs in to the metal wings. This little peg right here just plugs into that hole so it stays in place. Let's go ahead and put these back on. There you have it. Look at that, dude. That looks awesome. Love this so much. This is so cool. So freaking cool. And I wonder, can you put the cape on as well? And the cape goes on pretty easy. You just have these little rubber pegs right here for the W symbol right there. And you just plug them right in to these things right here. Let's go ahead and put that on. Let's see if we can have the wings and the cape on at the same time. And to where it actually like looks pretty decent. There's that. Let's see if we can this. Let's bend it down. There we go. So he's got his cape on with his wings. Not too bad. Pretty cool. I love that. That looks so freaking awesome, man. This is probably, oh man, this is up there with one of my top 5 favorite Super 7 figures. This thing is sick. Love this. I think he just looks so freaking awesome. And next up for accessories, you got this cool gun right here. And this thing, you see, it does have like a little opening right there. So you do get some accessories you can plug into it. You got this little harpoon and this radar dish thing. So you can plug this down in that just like that. So he has like a harpoon gun. And let's see. There we go. So now he has like a radar gun shooter thingamajig. I don't know what you want to call it. But yeah, he's got that too. Really cool. Really cool. I do like that. And he can hold on to it pretty easily. You just take your trigger finger hand and put that in there just like that. And if you look on the wings right here, you see these pegs. You see that hole right there. And what you can do is you can take this, just plug that in there. And now he can carry his gun with him. And you see he has another one on that side. He also comes with these little canister grenades. You can plug that just like that. And those grenades, he does come with 4 of them. So you get a bunch of these. And they're all the same. And last, for accessories, you get this like batarang kind of weapon. But it's very detailed. Looks just like a bat, but it's like a batarang weapon. And he can hold on to that just like that. And then for the other grenades, you can actually put them right here on the belt. Put this one right there. This one here. Go in there just like that. So he can actually carry all of the grenades with him, which is awesome. Love that. And then while he's not an accessory, he does come with a little buddy here. And here is Screwloose. I think he looks really cool. Really awesome. And he does have some articulation to him. His arms do bend down, go up. All of them do bend. And so does his wings here. His wings articulate Does his tail? Yes, his tail articulates. He has no swivel, and there's no articulation in the legs or the feet. His head, however, does articulate. It swivels. It has a little bit of an up and down motion to it, but not much. You got a little bit. But still, I think it's just really cool he comes with him, and he's actually articulated. So cool. One other thing that I want to point out with Wingnut here is this fist, I cannot get it to actually articulate. I have tried and tried, and it won't actually like articulate. This won't actually like move at all. I've tried all of the other hands, and I don't have that issue with any of the other ones. They all articulate, no problem. It's just this one fist is stuck. I've even tried putting my X-Acto knife down in these little spots right here on the inside just to see if maybe it was like glued or stuck or anything. And my X-Acto knife goes in there, but for some reason it still just doesn't articulate. I don't know what it is, but it won't budge. I'm just gonna leave it as is. I may try and mess with it some more, but it is stuck. And here we are at the size comparison. And let's pull out the measuring tape and see how tall he is. But then to the top of his ear, he is, yep, he's about 7.5 inches tall. Really, really tall figure. So let's bring in a turtle. Here is the Super7 Ultimates Raphael, and he towers over Raph. Let's bring in Splinter here. He towers over Splinter. Like, he is just so much taller than all these other characters. Let's take Splinter out. Let's put him next to another big figure. Here is Bebop. Bebop is really tall, and he is almost the same height as Bebop. Including Bebop's mohawk, Bebop is taller. But yeah, he is massive. So let's put him next to a NECA movie turtle. So there is Leo. Take Bebop out. Let's do Shredder from Secret of the Ooze. And last, let's see how he is next to the original Wingnut. Look at this guy. That's not even like comparable. So much taller than the original Wingnut. So that is it from my review of Wingnut and Screwloose from the Super7 Ultimates line. And this figure is amazing. I love this figure. Besides that one fist that I can't get to articulate, this figure is fantastic. He's huge. He's got a lot of detail. The articulation's pretty good on him. And Screwloose, his little buddy, even has some articulation. This figure is so cool. I highly recommend it, especially if you're in the Super7 Ultimates line, if you're getting these Ninja Turtle figures, or if you have any of the other Ninja Turtle figures, like from NECA, like maybe their cartoon line, and you want to throw in this Wingnut into your line. I think it'll look really cool. It'll tower over your figures, but I think it'll look cool. This figure is still in stock at Big Bad Toy Store and on Amazon. He's around $75. A little pricey, but I do think it is worth it. I do really enjoy this figure. So that's it for my review. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I'm DudeRetro, and I'll see you next time.